The Nuvinci hub system is shifted with a hub interface. This mechanism is going to rotate this inner star ratchet here. As we pull one cable, the overdrive and the underdrive cable are pulled. That's going to rotate around. That's going to rotate this geared ring here. It's going to move the idler inside the hub and change our output and input ratios. So that's how the shifting is going to take place. You do need to begin with the hub set in full overdrive, the highest gear ratio, before proceeding with any adjustments or further installation. To do that, we grab the axle in an axle vise, use the soft jaws or clamp on the two flats, clamp it very secure. Next, we're going to place this over without any other parts. Make sure it's fully seated down on the splines. We want to rotate this cog clockwise, but we're going to force this and work our interface counterclockwise while turning the cog clockwise. And repeatedly, we got a little more motion there, work it back and forth. You see we're getting a little more gear, and that seems to have stopped there, stopped fully. So now we are in the full overdrive mode, and we're ready for further adjustments. The hub interface can sit in any number of positions fully around the splines of the idler gear. We do want this, however, to point along the chain stay for best protection, or a seat stay. So if we think about our bike and our dropout, we can point along the chain stay or the seat stay. We'll be inside there. There are a series of stamped numbers. These numbers are used to help give us reference when we align on top of our splines. If we wanted to go along the chainstay, we're seeing this mark here. It's about the 15-degree mark. That's what's going to be exiting the dropout. That's because our tabbed washer aligns always in the dropout. So we know that that's a consistent reference for us, the exit of the dropout. So in my case, about 15 degrees. We can see this will sit on our axle. I can place the hub interface. We're in the high overdrive gear position. I can place it arbitrarily on. If I place my no-turn washer on, I am not correctly aligned. This is pointing again out the exit. You can see that's not where I want it to be. I want it to be about 15 degrees, so I'm going to rotate that around. And that is pointing at the 15-degree mark. That is right where we want it to be. And we're ready for the shift adapter to be installed. The shift adapter, the special washer must go on. That prevents securing and tightening against this plastic body of the hub interface. It has only one orientation. There's a keyway here. This outer nut has a keyway. So those two must align. And it sits flat and flush. We know that that is correct. And then again, I'm ready for my no-turn washer, and then my lock nut, and this hub is ready to go on the bike.